Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading for February 12th to the 19th. This is for Capricorn, Sun, and Rising, and if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring you a lot more clarity to get more detailed with your reading, Capricorn. I do this because I love you and I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one rather than a general spread. Lastly, astrology has been around for thousands of years. It has had major influence on divination, and that's why when tarot came out in the 14th century, every tarot card is assigned an astrological element, ruling planet, alignment. We go really deep when the two are involved, and both astrology and tarot, they're aligned with the tree of life. So this week, Capricorn, wow, it is a good week. I love the aspects of this week. Listen, you've been having great readings, okay? And so things are really you've been in a really good place, all right? Even looking at your chart, I'm just like, wow. Think about Capricorn, think about where you were at a year ago, and then think about where you're at now. But then also think about if you want to go back to 2018, oh my goodness, 2018 to 2020 could have been really hard for you. So I really, really love all this abundance. I love where you're at in your life. Now this week is really special. I don't know if you celebrate Valentine's Day. I don't know if that's something that you do, but it is going to be a glorious day, all right? It's going to be a really great Valentine's Day, but if you saw my February forecast, you know that I said the real kicker here is that the day after, February 15th, is actually the more like Valentine's Day, all right? And the reason why I say that is because Venus is conjuncting Neptune now, and they're both in Pisces, and this is it makes that day very romantic. There's so much passion. There's so much creativity. It's Venus is exalted in Pisces. Okay, so it feels really good to feel good. So that said, when you have those 2 days back to back, we're already kicking off this week in a very special way, all right? Very special way. One day I want you to look out for is the 16th, when the sun is going to conjunct Saturn, because Saturn is your ruling planet. So just don't work too hard that day. It may be one of those days where you're just like, Capricorn, you're the workaholics, right? And that just might be one of those days where you're just like, working a little bit too hard, where you're getting burnt out. All right. The last thing is at the end of the week, we're officially going into Pisces season. Okay, Capricorn. I love this. I love this for you. I'm going to talk more about it. We have a new moon in Pisces, and it's amazing, and it's a really, really good time to launch a project, or something that some of y'all are already doing it based on your readings, based on even your chart. Some of y'all are looking into launching these new projects or new goals and new paths, new partnerships. So much coming up, okay? And there may be some activity around your siblings. If you have siblings, all right? There may be something going on there. And some Capricorns, you actually may be visiting them. You may be doing some, just a little bit of short distance travel, maybe toward the end of the month. But, let's go ahead and get started. Capricorn, I'm excited to see what's going on for you this week, February 12th to the 19th. Actually, really, it's February 13th to the 19th is what I should be saying, but we'll include the 12th as well. But let's go ahead and get started. Capricorn, listen, you'll see my dog has taken over my table space, so I'm going to see if I can do this without waking her up, because you do not want to see her. You do not want to see her when I wake her up. And lastly, Capricorn, I love you. You're amazing. Thanks so much for being here. It is cold today, by the way. It's 9 degrees here in Brooklyn, so the heat is on. The heat is on. And it looks like it is for you. Capricorn, this is really interesting. This week, you may feel this is going to be a week. Okay, so, there's going to be some let's just say there's going to be a week where you may feel a little withdrawn. All right. And the reason, let's get to it. You've got all these great cards, but first of all, you got the 6 of Wands. Now, this is great. This is victory. This is success. This is milestones. This is, many achievements, accolades. You can see the horse here, all right, there, and the man with the, everyone's cheering him on. And this is a procession, this is a parade. So it's, one of many, achievements to come, right? Now, this came up in your past, so it looks like there's been some great things. And again, looking at your past readings, looking at your chart, you've been in a great place, all right? I really love that, all right? You've been getting some things that you've wanted. You've been getting recognized for who you are and how great you are. Now, it brings us to the heart of your spread where you have the 5 of Pentacles, okay? So there is going to be, at some point this week, there is going to be a little bit of you feeling, well, let's just say things may not be great, all right? The 5 of Pentacles, this is, I would say it's like the darkest card. And the reason why it's not physically dark is because you can see that it's snowing, right? But these two people are not wearing shoes. So not only is it dark, it's cold, okay? And so there's a sense of, not feeling in your element. There's a feeling of, just loneliness, abandonment. You're not in a good place. I'm not going to lie. And the Pentacles is, money and it's wealth. All right. But it's also earthbound, right? And you're an earth sign. So this should resonate with you. So in your physical world, there could be something where you just feel like, leave me alone, or, I'm not getting enough attention. All right. There's something that you may be struggling with, like a challenge. And one of the big messages that's coming through is it feels like someone is holding you back. And it feels like someone is not really there for you. All right. And that is something that is coming through, and it could have to do with money, and it could have to do with, there could have been a situation where things changed, okay? Maybe, you lost a couple clients, or, something happened at work where they had to cut corners because of the recession or whatnot. But there is going to be a situation, but I mean, looking at this, it really is something that, the disconnect is, well, first let's talk about Saturn, right? Saturn is always in the, Saturn is in the background. We're currently in Aquarius season, which does rule your 2nd house, okay? And then we also, we had that full moon in Leo recently that really had an effect on your 8th house, all right? So those are the 2 money houses. Now, Saturn in Aquarius is in your 2nd house. So it's not only about money and your salary, but even values, what you value, self-value, self-worth, all of that. And so that is where you've been having a lot of responsibilities, a lot of life lessons around money, self-value, even, material possessions, but again, your tangible realities as well. So there could be something that has to do with money this week, okay? Because this is, we're at the end of Saturn being in Aquarius, your ruling planet, all right, in your 2nd house. Now, this is indicating there could be some sort of loss, all right? There could be some sort of loss, but again, the energy of there's someone there with you, right? Maybe you're not agreeing with something, or just someone holding you back from something because you have all these bright ideas. Now, one of the reasons why I feel like it could be someone or people, like even your family, right, holding you back is because you did get the 3 of Cups, all right? But you also got it in your challenge area, which I call the breakthrough area. Now, this is celebration and this is joy, all right? Now, when it comes up in your challenge area, that really has a huge effect on, the 5 of Pentacles. And so there is something, again, siblings, big message coming through. And this is a card of sisterhood. This is a card of brotherhood. But if it's not siblings, it could be family. It could be, friends. It could be, your squad. We live in a generation where you get to choose your families, right? You choose who your family is. And, I say that because my family is in Atlanta, and here I am all alone in Brooklyn, New York. And so I have my family up here too. So think about that. There's there's a disconnect right there. All right. And it may put you in a place this week where there's a sense of not being able to move forward. The good news is, this is definitely going to have some sort of effect on your domestic life. So it could be a relationship, okay? It could be parents, it could be brothers and sisters, it could be family, all right? Because Jupiter is in your fourth house right now, and Jupiter is in your fourth house until the end of until May. But here's the good news: is Jupiter is a planet of good fortune, good luck, prosperity, expansion. So it's actually kind of protecting you through this moment. But there is a lot of energy here around you not feeling something's not connecting, right? And there could have been some sort of loss or someone holding you back. Now, the one thing I'm going to point out is you can see these two people, they are so focused on their plight. They do not see that they're literally outside of church, okay? And so all you have to do is look up, and all you have to go, if you need to find that strength, you can find it. You can keep going. You can go inside that church. There's, support around you, all right? If it's not this, people that are holding you back or maybe an obstacle, there's, people that all around you that are a support system. Now, listen, the reason why I said that some of them might not be interested or supportive is because you did get the Ten of Cups in your crown. You did get the Four of Wands in the root of your spread. These are two fantastic cards. Everything here are great cards. Again, we're starting with the Six of Wands. You have the Ten of Cups. All you want is a happy life. You want a happy family. You want a happy home. You want a happy everything. You want a promising future. And then in the root of your spread, you want to feel, again, celebration, milestones. You're getting a lot of cards of celebrations here, okay? The Six of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Four of Wands. A lot of joy, celebration, happy cards, all right? Your Three of Cups is in your challenge area. So again, there could be just, a sense of you really going inward. I mentioned that the Sun is conjuncting Saturn midweek. So you may feel that this week. But look, you have the Eight of Cups in your future. And so this is actually really good because you will be moving forward. And it will be, again, if there is someone holding you back or if there's people in your life holding you back, it could even be a boss. It could be someone that, a landlord, but there could be someone that's just preventing you from moving forward. You're going to find a way. Okay, this is all about moving forward. He's leaving the cups, and it's almost a bittersweet moment, right? Cups are emotional. There's a lot of water here, but you see that there's rocks in the water, so obstacles too, but he's still moving forward, and that's what matters most. Okay, this is going to be a big moment for you, moving away from this situation, so you can have all of the other great things come through. All right, I want you to know that. Okay, and it's eclipse energy here as well, so it is a really, really significant moment. And let's just clarify it. You got the Six of Swords. Capricorn, you got the two cards of just like, get me out of here. I'm moving forward. I need to be out of this situation. So you are definitely going to be moving forward from this situation, whatever it is. If you got a job loss, or if you lost some clients and it didn't make you feel good, if there was something that happened with, especially with money, with finances, you're moving forward, okay, in a big way. If there's something that, communication issues, again, siblings, all right, something with siblings. Either way, you are going to be moving forward in a big way, not only physically, well, think about mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of that. All right. The six of, oh, sorry. The Six of Swords is all about leaving turbulent waters. You can see the turbulent waters here, right? Moving into the promised land. Look how clear that water is. It's like glass, okay? So you're moving into a better place. And this is Mercury in Aquarius, by the way. And so Mercury is in Aquarius. And I really like that for you. Again, with that Aquarius energy, that is your second house of money, all right, salary, but also just your value system. So moving forward, and I really love this for you because it's going to bring everything else through. It looks like there's just going to be something in the moment this week where you will feel pulled back, or you may feel a little stressed and a little bit of burden around a certain situation. Could have something to do with money, could have something to do with finances, but you are going to move forward. You're going to be leaving that situation. And let's just do one more clarifier. There you go. You're fine. You got the Six of Pentacles. All right? So you're good. Do you see how, well, first of all, this is all about generosity. This is all about gratitude. This is someone who's sharing the wealth. All right? And so how interesting is it that you see the the two people who need help, right? In the Five of Pentacles, and they're getting it finally. All right? So it's coming. So I wouldn't worry, actually. I wouldn't worry at all, because remember what I said. Look at the rest of your spread. All these amazing cards of celebration, of joy, of milestones, all of that. And then this one situation, you're going to be moving forward from it. And everything that you wanted is coming, okay? And it's going to bring that balance in your life, okay? Because this is generosity. And so there could be someone that could be coming to help you. And when I say coming to help you, it could just be you getting a new job, someone helping you, get you a new job, like a recruiter, okay? It could be someone helping you, if you need something in your physical world, but this is a really great card. It brings that balance, and it makes you feel all that gratitude, with that generosity. So you're going to be fine. There's going to be a moment where you're just like, ooh, something's, there's that disconnect, and you may feel a little, abandoned, maybe even like outcast feeling, right? And when I say outcast feeling, like you left a job and now none of your colleagues are talking to you, but you're moving into a better place, okay? And you're moving into, and you are getting all that, everything that you worked for back. So you're good. Now let's get to your staff, Capricorn. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Really does help my channel grow. I love emojis if you're not a commenter. And if you are a subscriber, I love you. Thanks so much for being here. You're amazing, and you really make my day. Now, listen, Capricorn, okay. So you did get the Page of Cups. So it looks like all you want to do at this point is follow your bliss. All right. And, I said this is a big week of romance, creativity, and passions. The Page of Cups is Pisces, okay? And I said Venus is in Pisces, and we have that new moon in Pisces coming up. And, this is really great. And this is someone who all he wants to do is just, fill his cup emotionally. And he's so imaginative, right? He's a very creative person, okay? You can even see the fish coming out of the cup here. So there's an element of surprise with this, but, fish, it really, at the end of the day, is creativity, okay? Now, when I say creativity, I don't want you to think, a lot of people just associate that with like the arts, like movies or, paintings or writings and museums and stuff like that. I want you to think of it as creativity as in like being creative to find the solutions for, this situation, or being creative if you are going on a first date, to make that date unforgettable. Like, what do we do for this first date? Like, use that energy, right? Y'all are so creative. Now, Page of Cups, it just looks like there is something new that you want to bring in that's going to help fulfill you emotionally. The Page of Cups is, there is he is very intuitive. He's very, think about, Pisces are known to be the most psychic, right? And the Page of Cups is that intuitive psychic page. All right. So a lot of y'all are wanting to really follow something, some new passion, and it's almost like your intuition is telling you this. Okay. If not, I want you to start trusting your intuition. Okay. You're gonna find a lot of answers that way. All right. Now you did get the Two of Swords. All right. So this came up in your external factors area. So there is going to be, possibly a decision. All right. I said, trust your intuition. Listen, you have the sliver of the moon here. All right. And really is just saying, like, right now, if there is going to be a decision you have to make, if there is going to be, if you feel like you're stuck in a place where, it's out of your hands, it's out of your control, trust your intuition, okay? And just really, that's what's going to help you find the creative solution, right? Intuition and creativity. But this is someone who doesn't want to face the truth, right? But also, it feels more like stuck in a situation kind of energy here. And it could be pretty emotional. But as long as you trust your intuition, you'll be fine. You got the Two of Wands as well. There is something, there could be someone helping set this new course for you. Okay, Two of Wands is really all about planning. He does have a great vision. He has a really great perspective. Standing at the highest point of the castle. But look at these two. I mean, you got these two twos here. All right, and so there is someone who is going to help you see. All right, and so it looks like it may be like a bumpy start to the week, but you do have a lot of support. All right, it's coming through, and all you want, listen, you got the Knight of Pentacles. All you want is that, this is this is Sun and Virgo, right? This is that commitment energy. This is being pragmatic. This is being practical. This is sowing your seeds, reaping the rewards, no matter how long it takes. This is very, and listen, Virgo, fellow Earth sign, right? And so just being very grounded and really rooting down and going and in it for the long haul. All right. And so again, with Saturn in Aquarius, with us being in Aquarius season right now, all that in your second house of salary, it looks like you just want to set it up and you want structure and stability and, again, being in it for the long haul. Okay. Now, you did get the Five of Cups in your final outcome. And this is a card of grief and disappointment, but this is looking back at it. So what I want you to do is whatever happens here that may be, a little challenging for you, I don't want you to dwell on it, okay? Because I don't want your past to dictate your present. I don't want your past to dictate your future. He can look up and he can walk away, because when you're so focused on the spilt cups, you can't see the full cups behind you, okay? There's all this promise, all right? But you have to be able to let go of the past. You have to be able to, move forward and keep moving forward. And that's what you want anyway, all right? Remember, you got the Knight of Pentacles. And, last clarifier, yeah, look up, Capricorn, look up. You got the Star, okay? Now, I've been talking about Aquarius a lot this for your reading, because it's really strong energy around it. Saturn, your ruling planet, is in Aquarius. We are in Aquarius season, all right? This is all having to do with your second house of money, okay? Values, all right? Now, you just got the card of Aquarius, all right? The Star. This is the stars aligning for you. This is having faith. This is your hopes and dreams coming true. Listen, you're good. You're good. So whatever happened here was actually meant to happen, because this is starting anew with this new, going toward this is a big week for you, Capricorn. This is a very big week for you, all right? You can see that all the stars are 8-pointed, all right? That strength. You can see the 7 outer stars here. This is like your chakras aligning too. You can see the water bearer here, not only pouring into the pool, but onto the land as well, spreading that knowledge, spreading onto the land as well is what I meant, but spreading that knowledge and wealth, and you see that it's growing. So your world, it's just starting to build, and all the things that you're actually looking for at this point. So it looks like this moment was possibly something that you were meant to feel. If it's a challenge, it's something that you it's almost like Saturn is, a lot of people say it's a malefic planet. Some astrologers will say it's a benefic planet. It really is the planet of hard knocks. It's the planet of responsibilities and life lessons. And this is a major week where you're going to have that moment of really understanding that, okay, when it comes to your values and even money, right? But you see how you're moving forward, and sequentially you're going from the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. And remember, this is harmony, this is generosity, this is gratitude, and this is all you finally getting that help that you need and coming out of this situation, because you have two cards of you just moving forward. All right, now there is support system that's going to help plan you moving forward, but at the end of the day, your final outcome. Okay, so don't dwell on the past. Look forward to the future. Aquarius is the sign of the future, the future forward thinking. You're good. All right, Capricorn, I love you so much. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, if you like this reading, it would be great if you and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave comments. And if you're a subscriber, once again, thank you so much for being here. And next week is huge, actually. Next week is when we do have that new moon in Pisces, all right? And listen, we're moving into Pisces season, and this is really big, Capricorn. That's the third house. That's your third house, and we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that next week, but there is going to be a lot of you being active with communicating, all right? We're going to see some action with your everyday life, and especially work-related, but yeah, we'll talk about that next week. Love you so much. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.